Welcome back to the Bazaar. I'm Eco, and today it's time for a pig run. I finally have access to the new cards for pig, but this run won't really be featuring them. I've heard a lot of people saying the new items are pay to lose, and I don't agree with that for Vanessa. I think with Mysteries of the Deep, these items mostly serve to round out the aquatic package, give you more options in the early to mid game, and stronger finishers in the mid to late game. There are some items like Submersible that fit into weird builds and aren't generically good, items like Diving Helmet that are really cute, but I haven't seen anyone use them to any effect yet. And there's like the extension of the Lighthouse build that still just isn't there. But on the whole, I would say Volcanic Vents, Depth Charge, Yeti Crab, Zorkid, Mantis Shrimp, Dive Weights, and Slumbering Primordial make the aquatic package much, much stronger. And unless you're specifically playing to force weapons every run, then this is making you stronger in Vanessa. After my first run with the pig items, that being this run, I don't think these items are making pig stronger. And the reason is basically that, like, yes, Hot Springs can be good, Ice Luge is really insane, and VIP Pass and Hot Stones are both good to great, but the rest of this is just trash. This bricks your medium vendors so hard specifically, because except for Cold Room and Sauna, they're all trash, and then you need specific build types for these to be that effective, especially post-nerf. Cold Room just doesn't feel that strong. And I would say that it makes Pig's Pack, despite Ice Luge being completely, absolutely broken, I think Pig's Pack probably does make him worse. And the run I'm about to show you kind of shows that off, because I didn't really get to pursue a build I wanted. I kind of just got bad vendor after bad vendor, and was eventually forced to just cling for dear life to the first thing that presented itself as a viable out, which happened to be a Pig's Gem build that ultimately evolved into a kind of ridiculous Thorns build that did a lot better than I was expecting it to. Anyway, here's the run. All right, new pig run, and I really can't justify ever clicking enchanted item in gold here. 12 gold, 3 income just gives me what I need to guarantee I find a late game win condition, whereas it's very unlikely that I actually find a win condition with a small enchanted item. Not impossible, but unlikely enough that I see no reason to pursue it. Starting Regal Blade, huh? Yep, I'll buy most of the shop. And I want the briefcase to be the thing getting buffed. This should kill the Viper, no problem. I didn't check, but like, yeah, that's fine. I was briefly worried that maybe Boomerang had like a 10-second cooldown and I somehow lost, but I'm a pig. I don't even think it matters. I think to lose the Viper, I have to do literally nothing on a pig. And as with yesterday's video, I am still getting over my illness. I had to edit out myself coughing my lungs out just now. So while this fight wraps up, I'll go ahead and remind you that if you want more daily Bazaar content just like this, you can sub to the channel, drop a like when you leave, it's greatly appreciated, blah, 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 you know the drill. Anyway, getting out of the fight, we're picking up a Fang. And while I do have reasons to go to Kina, I would like to upgrade that rewards card. I think I just have to take Abandoned Crate here. I have a starting Regal Blade. And ideally, I guess we see... that's not it. This is a toy though, right? Yeah, so I can get my bonus experience here. I'll use the upgrade hammer. I'll toss the briefcase and the Fang to give myself a much better chance of winning day 1. I'll go take my experience for day 2, so that I'll be level 3 before the fights. And I need to sell this gland that can affect the outcome. With Silver Regal Blade, I have a small chance of winning this. My opponent is rigged. But with bronze, this stuff, I think I just win. Shark Claw's just not that fast. I think the Regal Blade should carry. I also have one region that he doesn't and higher base health. It's not immediately clear, but I think this is a win. I'm not gonna die before the next Regal Blade hit, so it's 100% a win. Cool. That's incredible. You do not expect to get a day 1 win if you don't take either gold skill or small enchanted item. So getting this win puts the run in such an incredible spot. And before we get into day 2, we have our bronze skill to figure out. Immolating Spark is just so incredibly strong with Matchbox. And I don't think many skills matter very much. I'd rather not spend 2 gold. Like, I don't want to play Regal Blade. I want to play Matchbox. I'm just playing Regal Blade because it's what was offered to me, but I'd be happy to switch to Matchbox shortly. He buys medium items at +2, but I had to sell the briefcase to win that fight, unfortunately. I think just taking 5 region here is perfectly sensible. Literally. Well, Kev, as much as I would like to go to your shop, I'm going to take the upgrade hammer. which puts us in a bad spot for our day 2 fight. Does this beat Rogue Scrapper? I'm swinging like right before the robot's going off. I actually don't think I beat Rogue Scrapper with this bad build, which was the reason to go to a shop, is to try to fix this. It's also potentially worth just upgrade hammering the boomerang and not try to dupe matchboxes. Rogue Scrapper's got 450 health. Every 8 seconds it heals for 60, which is the same amount I'm dealing with Regal Blade. So it's dealing 60 damage here, 10 damage there. Has 510 health, really. I'm trying so hard to convince myself that I win this by upgrading the boomerang. It deals 3 times 6 damage, right? It deals 180. Which is pretty much the health gap between us, right? I think this wins. If I'm wrong, I'll just be embarrassed about it, but my gut is telling me that this wins. The damage here is just so incredibly weak. The damage here is not that high. This is only 60 health, so I'm down 370 to 510. I have to make up that difference, and 30 times 6 does it, right? Maybe it's a tie, maybe I lose by a hair, but my gut is telling me that this matters. Yeah, and as expected, the Regal Blade just keeps pace with Junkyard Bot. It's literally doing nothing else. It's a little bit better than that, because the first swing actually helped deal with shield here, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, because it's already gone from the boomerang, damn. I was 20 health behind there. I think I lose. My gut was wrong. I knew it was wrong. I was doubting it so much. I was like, it's close, but I'm sick and stupid, and it's the first thing in the morning when I'm doing this. Well, I'll go ahead and take income rather than doing anything productive. It's fine. And that's got to be Kina. There's no way I'm going to B1, B2 here. Now, as you can see, we're finally playing with the new cards for Pig. Gonna grab the fixer-upper for later. I've got the money to buy the weights, but the weights are so bad that I don't care. I guess I'm taking pickles and hot coals. That's so useless that I'm just going to accept the loss and take a vending machine, man. Oh, that's not a good day. Regal Blade start, literally no weapons, no matchbox offered to find a pivot.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I can't imagine what his board has to be for me to win. It's certainly not Fiery Seaweed. That will kill me. This is just the death waiting room. Oh yeah, also the silver seashell on its own, like if all these were just blank aquatic items, he would win because it just generates more shield than my board does damage because it's a hideously weak board. Ah man, losing that fight against Rogue Scrapper sucks. I should have been able to calc it, but I'm just too tired and too ill to figure out basic math. That doesn't bode well for the rest of this run, does it? It's fine, don't worry about it. So I was thinking I'm supposed to go to B1, B2 here, specifically because it upgrades the rewards card, which is less likely at JJ. I don't think that's a crazy point. However, it does mean I really have to go to the next shop because I can't beat anything right now. See, that's a problem. Middle's not a wonderful shop, and Mountain Pass, well, it's just income, right? Because I can't take the fight. Okay. I've got income. We have to go here. That's not it. Those items are completely fucking useless to me. At least these are weapons. I definitely buy, sell the briefcase. That happens every time. The question is whether or not I'm going to buy and sell the Atlatl. Definitely buying it. You obviously buy it. Would I take a bronzier item at this point over loot? No, I actually don't have a lot of money. So obviously the Atlatl's terrible right now. Genuinely, I still think I beat Aetheryte. Like, yeah, the build's not great, but I have 6 regen. I deal damage on different increments to keep his shield down. I think this is fine.
Faster than lightning.
Like, I know I lost to Rogue Scrapper because I just didn't have the ability to do basic math, but I think my feel is pretty solid on this one. I think we just have constantly different damage increments going out, keeping his shield down. I regen up the minimal damage he'll deal, and I win, right? Not saying the board's good, but it doesn't need to be that good to beat Ether, right? Yeah, we're ahead on health. His shield's at 0. We win. We got this, easy. It's hard to imagine losing once you get the 3x multicast on Pygmalien. Okay, so I feel a lot better about the run now, having beat Ether, right? I mean, I say this. Having tied with Ether, right? Pretty bad increments on that last volley, I will admit. I'll make space then, who cares? Extract is obviously not the silver loot I'm looking for. Curio could get me a shadowed cloak, but honestly, you just go big bite and take region here. The build's very slow. Which obviously isn't great for my fixer-upper scaling, but what can you do?
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Move this out. I'm selling that every time to make money for the Regal Blade, or make damage rather. These things likely never have a huge impact, so it's probably better to sell them so I can hold more stuff going into the next page. The extract definitely isn't going to matter. Going to buy, sell the briefcase,
I fight alongside you.
and then take dog, yo-yo, and roll.
Come back and tell me.
No Regal Blade upgrade. Shame. I think that's a cash cannon angle. Yeah, I think that's correct. I'm gonna take the cash cannon, toss these, take the flail, toss it too, and lastly, oh, I can't afford the Halade. Is this a board where I'm more likely to win by a meaningful amount if I toss the Atlatl, buy the Halade, toss the Halade, get an additional 40 damage on Regal Blade? Yeah, that meaningfully affects my chances of winning. It's also a minuscule amount of damage on the cash cannon. It's probably still a loss, but holding that Atlatl is costing me one either spare change or candy bar.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
He took income start, it looks like, so we have a good chance. He got Toxic Fang randomly and is playing a Crow's Nest wide build. The region's helping a lot, but I'm just dead. Yeah, like just random crit RNG straight into the ground. Unfortunate.
No ball.
Like, I don't think that's supposed to kill me. What was your damage? Because none of this ramps. I can just see how many times he crit. It's not outlandishly horrible RNG. I probably lose that. Because, like, even if he doesn't get the crits, I think just the Captain's Wheel haste puts me in the ground. I do not like Toxic Fangs. Every time I see a Fang, but I'm like, ah, cool. I see I'm getting high rolled by Viper drops again. Yeah, we'll go JJ here. It's not something I have any reason to go against. Pig's Gem, that is a thing I can scale into. Wish you generated more money and less 40 health, but here we are. I think Pig's Gem meaningfully helps with the way my board is currently built with Regal Blade and Cash Cannon. So I am gonna drop the Fixer-Upper and take the gem.
Do you have to leave already?
I think it's had a much higher chance of getting an early game transition as opposed to like a day 8 or 9 transition by switching over. This stuff's pretty terrible. The issue is if I take none of this, how am I winning? I'm about to get a board spot. Putting the grindstone on Pygmalien is helpful, but it's also all of my money. I'm gonna leave. I don't have the money or stash space for a globe, unfortunately. Upgrade a bronze tier item or a bronze tier skill. Gonna be honest, the bronze tier skill is not gonna be the biggest deal. Pygmalien longbow is massively more damage. It's literally twice as good at silver. Can't really afford Nufu skills, and I won't to juggle weapons. Hey, it's the snowmobile, here to be terrible and waste store slots. It's kind of sad that this thing is just useless, but I'm happy to have found the second Regal Blade.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Toss a coin, pick up the security system.
Stillness. I prefer
Am I willing to sell this to roll and look at the second page? I don't think I am. But I still just sell that anyway. Because if I found a crook, I'd have to sell the gem or the rewards card. Yeah, you never roll here. Do we beat Prince Marianas? Our build doesn't do a lot, but we have 11 regen. I'm pretty sure we beat Prince Marianas.
So little ocean in the universe. The merfolk will
This slow's gonna hurt a lot, but like, I'm pretty sure I lived 21 seconds. My board doesn't have to do a lot to kill him. at the point where I've dealt 900 out of 1200 with just the Regal Blade. I'm gonna have to edit out myself hacking up my lungs during this fight, but while I was doing that, I realized why I miscalculated Rogue Scrapper. It's because my starting regen doesn't take effect until 11 seconds into the fight, because it doesn't have anything to heal until the first time that club goes off. So I misevaluated how much health I had by a pretty large margin.
You have won my respect.
Anyway, it looks like we win. We get a medkit and a piranha. Basically the worst possible result you could get, more or less nothing. At least I didn't get a coconut, I suppose. Gonna go non-weapon items here, even though obviously I won't weapons for the Regal Blade.
Not war.
I can put multicast on the boomerang. That's what I wanted. Definitely. I think that's just an immediate roll. Man, I just cannot find shit to put on my board this run, can I? I can put the gem on my board. That's an option I have. I don't have to do it yet, but it's probably happening. I don't really want to spend gold on succulents though, like even if I'm doing that. I think I'm just gonna go docks to get a guaranteed weapon, man. I don't have much gold right now. I mean, is that good enough to not put the gem on the board? Maybe. I'm gonna be buying a lot more weapons if this Regal Blade sticks around. And I have a gem. Yeah, arms dealer, sign me up. That's actually really good. I'm going into gym, I have a Regal Blade. Every time this goes off, I gain 6 damage as opposed to basically same diming 15 damage. So it's pretty bad, but it gives me 2 more weapons. We always sell this piranha for Regal Blade value. We always sell these for health. We can hold the medkit, not that it matters. I think having the boomerang to scale up as well does make Shark Claws best. They're not good, obviously. And with a 320 Regal Blade and like 11 regen, I think I am favored against a 1-win Vanessa on day 4.
But if you insist.
With Javelin and Mantis Shrimp and just a bunch of haste and slow items. Well, I am pretty vulnerable to Docklines, I'll give it that. Still, his build seems so weak that I think I just win anyway. Like, yes, I'm probably full slowed, but I think I just kill him anyway, yeah.
Talent, you should put it toward
Like, if you're gonna be wholly reliant on this to slow your opponent, that's 6 item slots for what 1 flashbang grenade does. I don't... Like, it's a lot of slow, but it's not worth how much you put into it. Gold, gumball, small items. Small items can be small weapons.
The smaller the portions,
Or they can be garbage, you know, that's also an option. Gonna sell that and make room, pick up the bonsai to make some money in the PvE fight.
be remorseless.
Hey, things I can actually flip. Now the awkward thing is this is a 4 gold flip. Not exactly made of money here, but I think I'm still doing it.
Tell everyone you got it here.
I'm just very weak and very reliant on getting this Regal Blade to a lethal amount. So even though I don't have the money to do that every time, I think this time I'll still take it. For analysis here, every time I go to a store, I'm getting 2 gold off of the Pig's Gem. But I can also just go to the docks and get guaranteed money. I'm broke enough right now that I am going to go docks instead of JJ. And the fact that I'm broke enough now to want to go to docks as an income option is basically just a clear summary of why I love the income start so much. Even with the income start, I don't feel like I have unlimited money. I see no reason to hold the golf clubs, but I also don't need to sell them to win against Mod Squad. Anyway, let's put in the Crystal Bonsai and go kill Mod Squad. Do I think I can hold this for multiple days? Every day I hold it's another 6 gold. I would like to if I can. And right now, stash space hasn't gotten that tight yet. I'm really looking to get... I don't know. I'm not sure what item I'm looking for other than just a Pig's Gem upgrade. Down the line, I want to get an Ice Luge. You want to Ice Luge the gem and whatever your fastest weapon is and just go straight to the moon. That's a skip from me, boss. Oh, truffles are very good. Holy shit. We are officially making money effectively again. And as much as I want to go to an A-Leds against fucking Zerfin, this is actually an interesting choice. Normally it's not, but I have 21 gold with 8 I can liquidate, a rewards card, truffles, and gem with a Regal Blade. In terms of which shop is best for which build, Ayla for Pig's Gem Regal Blade on day 5 with a rewards card might be one of the most valuable shops for any build. But Zerfin is just that crazy that I don't care.
You can learn a lot from nature.
Left and right cooldowns. I'm not rolling this. Left and right cooldowns is just good enough.
See how she crouches before the strike?
It also massively improves a Grandmaster down the line. I'll take a silver loot item here, happily. Of course it's Kina, against non-weapon item and chocolate first. But there are plenty of non-weapon things that can go on my build and be useful. Can't really do much with snow globes here. Crit always goes on Regal Blade. Don't really have the stash space for an effective piggy bank, I think. Snow globe's just not ever going to be very good. I'm playing a gym build, so that's going to be a roll. Hey, cash register, how's it going? I've kind of already got you, but weirder. Vending machine is on average half a coin less, but it's giving me on average 30 health in exchange for that half a coin. Yeah, none of that. I see the argument for pigs items are pay to lose, because like, yes, the good items are insane, but the bad items are just fucking everywhere, ruining your early shops, man. I'm going to sell the medkit. I'm gonna give up one item off of this vending machine to get the 6 gold from Bonsai tomorrow. 410 Regal Blade, 1483 health, 11 on this. Maybe I'd have gone to 8 if I'd remembered I had Silver Arms Dealer, but I'm sick and stupid. He also has Vengeance, but he has Bloodhound and a wide board. It doesn't actually do very much. Are there more slows than I think there are? I don't think Mantis Shrimp ever gets that big. I think I win this easy. Like, I know you can make a really big Mantis Shrimp, but this guy's not. This guy looks all in on a Mantis Shrimp that does nothing. What a random pile of shit. What is this? I mean, I might somehow manage to pull out a loss because of Seaweed being an insane item, but I don't think I will. Yeah, no, we're good. Even with a crit, it wasn't particularly close. What was the crit chance, by the way? 12%. It's kind of crazy that a, like, 5% cooldown on 2 items is a low roll on Zerfin. I think I'm just going docks for gold and a weapon, man. I don't want to go to Kina right now. Because I'm going to use all of my gold pretty immediately when I find an Ayla. Curio's insane.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
We're going to move this to the left. We are going to toss you and you. Get the cash cannon out of the... Come on, game. You can do this. I need one more item slot. Well, he hasn't offered a 3-slot weapon yet, so it doesn't matter yet.
Trash is trash.
Happily take both of those.
Reuse everything.
The rest of these are not weapons and do not have effects I care about. Not a great curio so far. Actually a remarkably bad curio. I'm gonna toss the shark claws because it's worth making room for the weapon, in my opinion.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
1700 health is not bad for day 6. Now the issue is I have decidedly made my build worse, but not in the PvE fight, because I was already cutting the shark claws. Sadly, there's no way we ever kill the Infernal here. Between Trash Golem and Dire Inglet, I imagine the Dire Inglet has a higher chance of a weapon. It also has an Eagle Talisman. Neither is great. I'll click on Dire Inglet, though. Is there any world where I use an Obsidian Fang? Yeah, actually. It's a 3-speed double damage weapon that can easily be in a Pig Gym build. You put an Ice Luge next to that in Gym, you go to the moon. I would like to have an Obsidian Fang. I didn't even really think about it. But yeah, actually, yes. I'm playing a Gym build. This is one of the worlds where you get to use Obsidian Fang if you hit it. I mean, it's not nothing. Oh, the silver gunpowder is incredible. That's so early. It's too early, man. You only see investment pitch once, and you have to click on it. And one of the options on it is double the value of your leftmost item. So like, if you get this when your gym has, you know, 150 value, you go straight to the moon. But right now, double the value of it's not even that good. Like if I upgrade it, I'm going to immediately get 12 value. And if that upgrade can generate another 12 value before I would otherwise upgrade it again, then it was worth more. It's also worth max health. I'm coming up on level 7 for the upgrade to gold anyway, so I think upgrading this with my leftmost property is wrong. I'm going to take double the value, even though it's only 24 value. There's an argument that 4 experience is better, but I think this is officially the point where you start switching out of the old stuff. Do I leave that on the board? Probably not. Anyway, upgrade to silver, lower tier item. We upgrade the gem. Hey, it's my favorite vendor.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapon.
Could you sell the cheaper ones though? I could just sell the truffles now if I have to. I'm taking the Pygmalien's dagger.
Battle. Well, you can.
I want to hold the dagger. I really do. That basically requires me to sell the truffles though, which is probably a misplay in the long run. I need at least 8 gold, so I need to generate 7 minimum, which means I can sell any of my economy items. They all work, but I have to sell one. I'm gonna toss the truffles. They have a chance of actually causing me to win the fight. Like, the scaling does matter. And I'm not gonna flip the clubs. I'm not made of money.
Then come back and tell me. And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
All right, 2400 health, day 6, big regal blade, kind of okay gem. 5 wins. I think I'm going up against a matchbox duper and I'm dead in the water. I do not like the sound of 5 win pig on day 6. He's got 200 less health than me, all of it from 1 skill. Double matchbox. I'm completely dead. Literally never stood a chance. Wasn't ever playing the game. What am I supposed to do against starting shielded matchbox, duped matchbox, and a single skill that gives him, actually at bronze it's not even that bad. But yeah, he killed me with burn before the regal blade went off, I think. Maybe I was too busy bitching and it was like twice as long a fight as I thought it was, but I was never playing that game. I was never winning that fight. We do live if we die today, which is good. I need to arrange my board now because I don't get to do the truffle trick anymore. And I'll go to JJ here. There are a lot of smaller non-weapon items I won't. Toss these. I only have 2 item slots. That's horrible.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say.
Don't want marbles or Aurora room. I will take the ATM for econ. Not a lot of weapons, eh, JJ? Andy's got items I really care about, but I cannot skip a Bazaar con. Like, the moment I start skipping 2 XP for a chance at an item, I'm losing my mind. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't think I can actually beat Radiant Corsair. 76 damage every time this goes off, though, huh? I'm not even sure if with perfect RNG I beat Radiant Corsair. When you count in the fact that a loss cost me 14 gold, really 20 because I lose the win as well. And on top of that, it's gonna be RNG dependent based on what the spy class hits. I was gonna take the one fight here I actually guaranteed win. And it's theoretically possible I get something good here. Like if I get the toxic thing, it's not terrible. It can go on the board on the other side of an ice luge, should be crazy. So while I'm not thrilled to be forced into taking the weakest fight, it's not exactly been a strong board for fighting difficult boss monsters. I don't even really want the toxic thing, because then I have to, oh, I forgot to put the fucking boomerang in, because I was still thinking about Corsair. Whoops. I think that's just gold tier skills. We don't have heal or shield, so who cares? I don't think lifting matters. It kind of does, right? Because if I get lifting, I'm much more likely to have it immediately enabled at Lattle. But the flip side is that the Lattle's damage before this goes off will be negligible anyway. Long strides is nice, but if I end up with an ice luge, then it would have to be 3 medium items. If I have a small item involved with that, it would just end up not working. Well, lifting won't matter that much. It can matter a lot for stuff like a Caltrops. The thing is, I'd have to buy like 50 items for this number to matter. Which, yeah, it's theoretically possible down the line, but right now, long strides is better. It will probably remain better forever.
We Sphinxians thank you.
Almost messed that up. Glad I didn't. Probably selling Pig's Dagger today. Probably selling the Extract, maybe selling the Crystal Bonsai. Let's go to middle and see how it looks.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
If I put this in, I'll have no tool, a weapon, no apparel, and a property. It's not a lot of scaling. I just don't really care. Same with silver bootstraps. Man, these have been some rough pulls. Upgrading this to gold's not a big deal. Spare change doesn't scale like normal items. They don't go 1, 2, 4, 8 with smalls. Instead, spare change is 1, 2, 3, 4. So after you get out of silver, it's not very good. That's just a wasted shop, basically. Nothing to do here.
Real friendly guy.
Pole can upgrade the gem. But you just see fight, you click fight. It's not actually a choice. Even if it's only a chance at a fight. Now, thankfully, we can lose today and still survive, because we're probably losing today. I guess I just put the credit card on the board. There's actually no reason to. It can only serve to hurt me, but it is funnier. Alright, let's see how it goes. I'm probably dying.
Dreams are too big for you to steal.
I am up 1,000 health and 9 regen, but he's a Crow's Nest build with a 300 base damage cutlass and gold tempering. Cool, I didn't want to play the game anyway. Perfectly average build. Like, it's not even that bad. It's just frustrating to be playing a gym build that's not horribly weak and dying before the gym goes off a second time every run. It's like, oh, is the meta still just too fast for gyms? That's unfortunate. Alright, we need an Ice Luge is what I'm hearing. I don't think it's Hot Stones that I need. Is there a way I can run with this? The Cash Cannon's pretty bad, but I don't know that 10% cooldown's fixing me. And at least the Cash Cannon is active. I'm taking this CDR. I want the scaling from it. Oh, that's all I'm getting. Health, toughness, and shield can give me a belt. Don't really value the belt all that highly. Can't think of anything else Kev sells that I care about. I think he can give a gem. Well, I can't easily afford a gem. I can absolutely afford a gem. Like, I just have to sell something for it. I'm not hitting level 10 today. I'm just not, because I lost that fight earlier. Dragon is a fight I can take. I'm pretty sure it's legendary, so it's 5 experience. If I got Dragon as my fight, I would level up, but only if I took this experience, and only if I beat the Dragon. That doesn't seem obvious that it's true to me that I beat the Dragon. So I'm gonna go Kev looking for the gem upgrade.
Yeah, looks so fun.
Diamond Lemonade stand, huh? Toss these coins. Do I actually want the lemonade stand? I'd have to sell both of these. I don't think I do. It's a lot of stash space. I do want the ATM though. Shielded Caltrops. And a belt. It's a fucking build. To buy both, I would need 48 gold. I mean, I can actually do 48 gold, right? The issue is it's just like everything. That's the whole build. I'm literally just shielded Caltrops guy if I do that. I think it's fine. I love Caltrops. I'm not going to sell the Regal Blade. I think that's a bridge too far. I'd probably keep the Regal Blade in for PvP fights and take out the stained glass window. At 48 gold, I'm always selling both of these. The question's just if I'm willing to do it. And I think I am. Pygmalien Longbow's out. That's 23, 20, 47. I have enough. Alright. Let's do it. It was a good Kev. So now for the PvE fight, I actually keep my board exactly like this. Actually, it depends on the fight. The Caltrops could still go in. Do I beat Dragon now? No. No, not at all. At 23, 25 health, he will be dying on the 3rd Regal Blade hit. That just seems fine to me. We killed Dr. Vortex then. I have the boomerang and the stained glass window on board. We're doing everything right. I think I just want the biggest gold value here. Like, ideally, I get either of these. I guess the lightning rod because it's a weapon. Neophiliac is generally insane, but I don't think a pig's gym build is the kind of build that actually utilizes it well. I'm kind of hyped about the shielded Caltrops and belt. It's a strategy. Maybe not a good one, but it's certainly a strategy. And on day 8, I think those Caltrops are just big enough to single-handedly win. Still a weapon. We got a silver upgrade. Sick. What am I supposed to do with this? I have no stash space. There's basically no way I ever hold that until a curio, but I am going to try. Anyway, that'll be a silver tier loot item again. Hopefully it's not more upgrade hammers. Why did I fucking open my mouth? I'm gonna go sell them at Barcoon for 1 gold each, because I know I don't have the stash space for them. Toss those, move them over. Maybe we can find something worth putting on our board over the rewards card here. At least we got multiple weapons. Going to roll. Oh, I should have bought the safe. It's Barcoon. A 4 gold flip's pretty pricey. I no longer have a bunch of economy to liquidate either, so I am gonna leave that there. I'm gonna go Mysterious Portal over middle. There's a lot of crazy events in here. A lot of crazy events in here. There's an argument to taking the Regal Blade here. I don't think the Regal Blade being at Diamond really determines whether or not I win or not. I just need a big gem. Now, we're obviously not keeping that in there or this. Our build's pretty straightforward. Kinda wish I had a small item to put in, but here we are. Alright, other pig, I hope you're a Matchbox pig, because there's just hard counter matchups I could be walking into anytime I see a pig. Hey, that's Matchbox pig. We're good. He does have augmented defenses, which is a bit scary, but we're fine. And he's not even that fast, so we will get our pig's gem off pretty immediately and just kill him with that alone. Just complete counter matchup. He never stood a chance. He is not playing the game. When people run into this ghost, it's going to be the most one-sided fight in the world, one way or the other. I'm genuinely quite relieved to have won that, though. It means we have a real shot at stabilizing and winning the run and not just being a pile of shit that burns out on day 11. 1 of 3 hero merchants, huh? Those guys are pretty expensive to roll at. Ayla's not. Ayla's great.
Good fights lately? Oh, I do.
Could you please sell me cheaper things to roll with, though? Oh, this man's pig will stole an item from me. It's not even useful, because, like, sure, it's 8% crit chance on a fast cooldown. It's better than the rewards card, but not by much. Anyway, I will be buying the 2 small golds. I'm just not happy about it.
I prefer action.
I can't say no. Oh.
And this is why I need to get
I think that might be the end of the boomerang. No, it's the end of the vending machine. The boomerang is better.
Go make some more stories. Then
But
come
getting
back
that to diamond's a
and tell me.
lot of scaling. It's 130 health. Seems like it's worth 4 gold.
Okay.
Oh, it's another Forja. Can't say no.
Kev does good work. We keep each other sharp.
I could do the rewards card. But I think the rewards card's just less value per day than this is anyway.
I respect loyalty. But
Yeah. Now, sadly, I have nothing I can use. I had to sell my truffles ages ago. And while enchanting with crit effects is normally good on a pig's gem, because I'm pretty sure it will just give 100% crit to all my weapons, not actually a Regal Blade build. Don't have it at Laddle. Like, this is a Caltrops build, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. I think this is a random upgrade angle. What are the random upgrades on the gem? The gem can random into Golden for double value, Obsidian for double value, Radiant, which is generally good, Shiny for effectively double value. Deadly's obviously great because it means that my items all have 100% crit. And then Fiery, Toxic, Restorative, and Shield are all kind of shit. Turbo is useless for me, but Freeze and Heavy are both good. Although realistically Heavy might not matter as I'm a Caltrops build. It sure seems bad to random the gem instead of taking Deadly. For the time being, when I fight, I am fighting like this, right? I'm not running the stained glass window until I'm on death's door. Which means 100% crit on the Regal Blade's actually a big deal. So I think I just take crit here. Unless there's like a weird enchant on stained glass window. You can't really see why I would do anything else. Nah, the enchants on stained glass window are exactly as underwhelming as you might expect. Even though I don't want crit on this in the long run, there's no enchant I want in the long run. For now, this makes me stronger in my PvP fights, and that's enough. You know, I don't think I beat Death Knight Reaper with this setup. I have no shielding. I don't generate any meaningful amount of shield from the Caltrops. If I just put the Regal Blade in, I go off twice in 10 seconds and I kill him. Because he has no slow to speak of. This goes off, I hit him, and it crits, and he dies on the second hit at 10 seconds. And it's an 11.5, I believe, second cooldown on Sniper Rifle with his stuff. Dude, if I calced this wrong, it's gonna be fucking heartbreaking. But one shot, one kill, Caltrops only. Sign me the fuck up. Let's go.
I take no pleasure in this.
12.4, we're fine. Oh wait, he has haste potion. I might be really dumb. He dies in one shot. I didn't know that. It's very important that he did. And it's still very good for Caltrops. Now, I believe we're just going to be hitting the store here. There can be weapons. I don't know, Ryan. They're just all expensive weapons that suck. I don't have much in the money department, though. Not going to be selling anything, really. Yeah, I have nothing to liquidate. I'm going to take a small tool because I'm so broken it could just be a weapon anyway. Diamond duct tape. I wish there was a use for that. I mean, it's objectively better right now than a rewards card, but I'm going to be selling it immediately. I'm sort of tempted by the health, but that's obviously wrong. We're going to go Kev.
A customer.
We're going to roll that. Like I said, we're going to sell this duct tape immediately. We're going to roll that. Not for me, I'm afraid.
Are you sure? You're very soft.
Put the crit scale in. Sell this for the Regal Blade value. No way to run the stained glass window and feel good about it. 8.8k health, 41 base Caltrops, immediately going to 200. Don't be weapon Vanessa, that's all I've got. Like, I just... It's just a question of, is this one weapon Vanessa or literally any other build?
Not to squabble.
Toxic Lighthouse, you say? I think I win, but it's not clear that I do. Oh, random freeze on the gem? I guess I'll just fucking die about it then. That's unfortunate. No, I still win. He'll take meaningful damage to the Caltrops and the Regal Blade will finish him off. Okay, I was pretty worried on the random freeze, but his build, the damage output's just not as high as I thought it would be. The missing item, Clamra, and Heavy Beach... Heavy Beach Ball is not bad. The missing item makes it seem like he just sold everything to get Toxic Lighthouse or Heavy Beach Ball, right? Kind of... I wonder how he got to that point. He's probably new, Apprentice Merchant, Bronze Vanessa, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly, but I'm very confused. Gonna put the rewards card back in. Put this back in. Hopefully put the boomerang in as well. We go Kina every time. Ice Luge sends us to the moon. There are also a bunch of other items that don't do anything. Spices. It's not the one slot item I was looking for, but I can't say it's not good. I'm gonna buy, sell this ATM. It will pay for itself over the run. And I'm gonna take spices. It's actually good. Do I have anything to liquidate when I go to Andy? It doesn't matter, I'm still going to Andy. Yeah, I'd figure out what to liquidate if I got to see an Ice Luge.
Base my wares by haggling.
Not going to try to figure out for those. It's not much gold, but like I literally don't have anything to sell for it. So I'll be on my way.
Oh, I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
Weapon skills can be really good. We have left-handed, right-handed, income damage, value damage. We have a lifesteal. Definitely better than pig skills.
I love that you are weak. It is my joy to make you strong.
Dude, the Regal Blade's only at 1,000. I have no economy. I genuinely think I'm just completely fucking all in on this killing people. Alright. Weapons up damage equal to your income or just 10 damage? Huh. Tough choice. Pretty awful weapon skills, to be honest.
Today.
I should beat Volk as Enforcer, no problem, right? Like, I don't have much to freeze. I can put spices in. Actually, I'm better off taking spices out to give him less freeze triggers, I think. Because the spices will just be chain frozen forever. That's not actually true. Honestly, 1 experience is maybe worse than a chance at Juggler. Because that would end up being 1 second charge on the Ice Luge, effectively. I'm not leveling up either way today. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Trash Shot in here. It's so weird having a build that is so entirely just Caltrops is a broken item. I have nothing else going for me. We are fully a Caltrops build. Like, even when I get the Ice Luge, it's just to scale the Caltrops faster. It doesn't do anything else.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Grandmaster, huh? And I can never say no to that. Oh, I want the spices on the far right. So they actually get the cooldown reduction from leftmost, rightmost. Grandmaster can give me 16 damage, 5% cooldown. And that's kind of it. Most of these are actually like pretty shit. I can't afford the ones at gold, not that they're even big increases. I'm gonna go Kev, to be honest with you. First, I'm gonna sell this feather. Oh, I should have moved them. God damn it, it's fine. I forgot about the Vengeance. I've never had to position around that when I was upgrading cooldown reduction before. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna go Kev here. It's just guaranteed value. I don't think any skill is even that good, and it's all of my money to upgrade anything that matters. I would like the belt, please, Kev. No? Well, I'm broke enough that I'll take a Pygmalien longbow and cry about it. Oh, hey, Ayla. Nice of you to show. I'm just flipping weapons and I have no gold. Like, absolutely none. I'm gonna go Monster Ranch instead. I don't think it's the gunpowder. I could take Vial of Blood. It wouldn't level me up, though. It would be 1 off. So I'm gonna take the Insect Wing, because this cooldown speed on this is pretty much all that actually matters. So I put something else in the far left to get it off of 4.0. I take this out. It's up to the full cooldown now. We put Insect Wing on it. We fix our board. And since this is an own buy trigger and Arms Dealer is just a buy trigger, I don't need to sell anything. We can just go to the next fight. It is a pig, which can just hard counter match at me. I have very little say in the matter as to how my fights go. I either win or I lose. It depends on how many active items my opponent has. I'm basically a B build in a trench coat. That doesn't look good. Regal Blade, he's also a gem build, fuck. I do have shielded on mine though, and my gem's probably bigger. He has crit guarantee though. I don't know, I have spices. The burn's gonna kill me for sure, right? No, I won that. Despite his 100% crit chance, Obsidian Fang Flamethrower, shielded Caltrops just brute force through. Spices helped. Spices helped a lot. Also, my cooldown speed. My gem is almost half the speed of his. That's pretty good. I'm very happy to have won that. I wasn't expecting it. Very different takes on the gem build. All right, Ice Luge me. Come on.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
A flip for 4 is good enough. I forgot to fucking move the rewards card. I was so hyped on the possible Ice Luge. When you use an adjacent property, increase its value by 1. Wish you'd shown up earlier. I'm gonna take the loop. It's a generically good item. I have things I'm waiting to sell, like this blue peggle and this hemlock. I'm gonna take the VIP pass to farm and fights with. Do I go middle? She can sell a belt. I get 2 value guaranteed. Fine, I go middle.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
I don't have any money to buy a Pygmalien's dagger with. The boomerang's not a big deal at this point, but I think I'm still keeping it. 5, 9, 3, that's 12 total. I can't ever get Pygmalien's dagger, so let's move. There was an argument to going balcony there. I genuinely don't know. I feel like I need the health, I need the scaling, I don't want to liquidate for it. Maybe I should have taken the balcony. I'm trying to get less 2-slot items, not more. Like when I get Ice Luge, I need another small item. It was probably wrong, I'll admit it. Frost Street Champion's not really bad for me. My only important item was a non-weapon. I win the fight though, and I don't care about jugglers, so yeah, we'll take Frost Street Champion. You know, are his items actually gonna activate fast enough for this to win? Wait. I've never had a fight like this where I'm just trying to reflect them before. I also forgot to put in all of my items. Dude, my brain just melted when I skipped balcony. I was like, oh, wait a second. Was I supposed to take the balcony? I'm sure it's fine. It turns out he doesn't scale for shit if your items don't actually go off though, so we're fine. But this was all a catastrophic mistake. The past 2 hours have been horrifically mismanaged. Although, to be fair, I can't run the balcony without cutting something I care about quite a lot. So it's not as bad to skip the balcony as I thought it was. I don't currently freeze, but like if I did, I would like this. And is it only a 1-second haste? It's a 2-second haste, good. Anyway, we're still in the correct position for shops because we didn't fix anything for the fights.
Price? Don't care.
16 gold's a bit steep for my economy, man. I'm just gonna roll that. At Laddle, you say? I mean, honestly, do I care? Is it even that good? It goes to 240 immediately with 100% crit, so it's basically 480. Very genuinely, I don't care. I'm literally just looking for Ice Luge. Which obviously can't ever be at that shop, so I don't know what I'm rolling for. Anyway, 2 XP does level me up, so I'm very happy about that. Upgrade and item. It's probably belt, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take the belt. 25% HP when I'm a pure Caltrops build seems worth hearing about.
Moving up in the world.
Another 1500 health. 7 when Vanessa, 1 way later than I did. Or sorry, way earlier than I did and started to fall off. So that's pretty good for us, I would think.
My fight isn't with you.
A lot of items, not 1 weapon. Fairly large on the cutlass, but oh, 84% crit chance. That is an early inexorable, but we should be fine. Just a lot of small items is not the way to go against what I'm doing. The Caltrops are just fucking enormous, and I have 12,000 health. Oh, you know what? At this point, maybe I just put the ammo in the spices. Like, doubling it a second time is kind of ridiculous. You can see the fights are ending before that can actually matter. But maybe in the next PvP fight, I'm just gonna use it. Because we're at a point that it's getting kind of ridiculous to hold on to it, where the fights might go long enough for it to matter. We're going to play the game correctly, put the rewards card in before we go to Kina.
Counts for peace.
Business card isn't great, but it's good enough, and I've got the money for it.
Of all.
Diamond Globe. It's a bit late on day 12. It's a maximum of like 900 health in several days for all of my money and then some. And Crystal Bonsai is not actually free anymore now that I'm having to give up VIP pass for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Middle is kind of the worst shop, but she's competing with literally nothing.
What can I get you?
Diamond Ledger. This means that every gumball machine is a 15 value hit now, but I don't have the money. I mean, that's not entirely true. I can toss those. That's exactly enough for it. I don't like the silver boomerang. It gives very little value. Okay, I'm gonna buy the ledger. I think it's right.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
And we put in VIP pass. Does this beat Property Baron? 1 second. I really don't think this beats Property Baron. All of his items hit for like 1,000 and are very slow. So I'll drop the belt for the boomerang and I'll go fight the hulking experiment instead. Not thrilled about it, but it's good enough. I wish I'd gotten VIP pass earlier. It's such a good value scaling item, but we didn't find it until very late in the run. Now the problem is also that my Caltrops kill this fucker so fast I don't even get a second use on the gem. It's less good at value scaling in that circumstance. And I think I'm probably about to sell this boomerang. We'll go Andy first.
If you have to ask the price.
God damn it, what's wrong with me? It's not hard. How do I keep forgetting rewards card? I'm down like 8 value at this point. Oh, it's fine. Signet ring is generically good. I don't want to use boomerang anymore. I have to give up something for the stash space. I'm probably about to ammunition those spices. I don't think I have a choice in it. Maybe I should have taken marbles for the chance that it becomes part of my build in a second. I don't think ice loses economics, so this is just an Ayla then. Yeah.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
And I will ammo the spices at this point. It just seems wrong not to. $8 gold's about as cheap as a flip is going to get at this point. Oh, great, it's obsidian. Thanks. Well, cool, I got one flip out of that Ayla because everything's so expensive. I think weapon skills are better than diamond skills for me because there's a lot of things I can hit to give higher starting values by a meaningful amount on this. That's the wrong hand, unfortunately. I don't freeze, I don't have any weapons. So I was thinking I'd just go left-handed for starting value at 100. Like, that's good enough. But double down is interesting, right? Once you take 7,000 damage, double the thing that's been getting gemmed and spiced. I'm inclined to believe that this will be more valuable.
Destroyed many Sphinxians.
All right, once again, our life is in God's hands. Put the spices on the far right for cooldown speed. 6.1 versus... Either way, the gem's not going off twice before the spices, so it doesn't matter. It is a dead pig, which means it's up an enchant only. But since one of my items started with an incredible enchant, it doesn't matter so much. He is Beast of Burden. That's not great against this. He's just dead. Nothing counters a Caltrops build harder than my Caltrops build does. Oh, he's so fucking dead. Beast of Burden's just sabotaging the team.
I could see you going places.
We only doubled it once, we can double it 4 times. Just Caltrops in the 4th power over here. I can't believe this build's actually winning. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Anyway, rewards card back in there.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish.
I'll happily flip
And
that.
you carry my weapon?
Atlas Stone is so cool, but this is not the build for it. Yeah, I'll flip both of these.
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
What are we at on this? 6.
Newful teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Toss this. We need to like find a gumball shop or something. Made it slightly awkward for myself by selling that last item, so oh well. But we take fight a monster every time. Oh, fuck. I can't run that one. I'm gonna put in the VIP pass, spices, and just like a random item. It is possible for us to win this, but very random. What breaks? Cannot win anymore. Guaranteed dead now. Cool. Oh, that's so unfortunate. If it hit any of the items in the middle, I think I won. And now we just have to wait to slowly burn to death because we will probably be dead before Sandstorm even gets here. I love it when my random event for the day is watch yourself suffer for 30 seconds.
I'll hellbound.
That's why I took the stained glass window out. Anyway, time to put it back in. We already know we beat Fall Street Champion. We already know we don't beat Property Baron, so let's go here.
Look at me. We fight.
It's such a silly fight. I guess that's gonna happen a lot when you're running nothing but Caltrops as your only way of dealing damage. I at least get about 12 value out of this fight because of VIP pass and stained glass window though, so we're doing something. I don't know that I'm ever gonna activate Double Down. I expect Double Down to go off and then I tick for 5,000 burn and die. Like, that's the issue with picking Double Down. I'm not convinced it's actually good. Now I have to hold a snowflake for the next run. I don't like this. All right, so I can't sell anything yet. Obviously I get 2 value by going to pull, but he can't sell anything I care about. I take the monster loots. I think that's a feather angle. Yeah, it is. Now we need to rearrange our board a little bit here. The next sell is going to trigger this. I'm never going to have a freeze item, so I'm just going to sell it now. Then I put this on my board and I take this off, so we're at the base cooldown for what it's worth. Is that actually correct? Is that counting? Yes, it is. I need to have something passive to the left of this, not active. And then the wing will smart target. All right, board's back to normal. Ledger is sorted. What are our level up options? Gold tier loot item. And it looks like I'm going JJ here. Completely useless medkit.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
I won't care about it, Laddle. I do. It just isn't going to happen. It's not how this build's going to work. Maybe I should have grabbed it to float in case I lose my stained glass window breaks. That would have been the right choice. Also, I'm a fucking gym build. Try to remember that. Also, I think I went there without my rewards card again. It's been an off morning, man. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, Legend of Vanessa, very scary.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
They are a bunch of shit. They have bird skill. Toxic Trebuchet, that's spicy. Water Wheel Treb is not the way you want this sort of build to look. Random freeze on the item that matters. However, the spice is doubling to 100, still a relevant amount, and I just kill him with these fucking... Oh, it's so stupid. It's still just good enough.
Bring her about. I've got another.
They got to 1300 even with bad RNG on the freezes, and they can double again. I killed him twice. I have one item that does anything. I'm not been clicking recap because I don't need to. It was the Caltrops. I don't have any other items. I know what did the work. It was the Caltrops because there's no other culprit. There's only one item that can do anything. Oh, Caltrops are so busted. I don't even know how to fix them. Honestly, chocolate bars aren't bad. I need to make space for them is the problem, but like, I don't want to buy gumballs one at a time anyway. Chocolate bars are essentially 7.5 value because of the ledger. There's not a lot of game left. I'm gonna sell these two. And I can buy, sell chocolate bars immediately. I don't need to think about anything. I have the gold to take max health, so I'm going to, but it seems like such a minor amount of health compared to where I'm at overall. Oh, perfect. We got gumballs. I was right? Oh, I'm glad I checked. Unfortunately, though, that means I have to buy some of the gumballs one at a time. Because I need an item right now to trigger this with. And that puts me kind of awkwardly... Yeah, it results in this. Whoops. Then we buy 4 more, which is enough to trigger it, but not enough to have anything left, right? Because if we sold all 4 of them, there's nothing to put on the other side. Oh hey, it's Void Golem again. What a fun and interesting fight that guy is. I level up either way, I don't have to care, so I'm not going to. I'll click on Trash Titan and be on my way. 312 value on Pig's Gem isn't even all that good. It's just Caltrops and the belt, really. and the enchant on the Caltrops, it has been mattering a lot. Man, imagine if we had doubled the value later in the run. Maybe we'd have been dead if that had happened, but I don't think so.
I've come too far to
Perfect.
let you stop.
A small item is the ideal reward considering the current state of the deed. Move this to here, move that there. Sell the Venom. Sell all the other gumballs. What economic item would I care about? That's the neat part. I wouldn't. You're gonna aerodrome for something more valuable. Huh. Well, the crit's doing literally nothing at this point. So, okay. It double scales the shield now, right? Yeah. Yeah. Upgrading an item is notably worse than it would normally be. Guess I'm gonna go a gold tier skill because, like, I don't need an upgraded item, right? I'm kind of done with that shit. What do I care 10 damage for? So yeah, gold tier skill. There's a lot of things I get that improve my survivability rather meaningfully. I don't think those are it, to be honest. Shield Bash is an incredible skill, but unfortunately my gem is not a weapon. Oh, is Shielded Pig's gem not a shield item? That's unfortunate. I'm gonna take Shield Bash just so that someone can look at it on my ghost and be confused. 2 XP is not the difference in leveling up now. Going to a store improves my scaling. There's no 1-slot item I really want, though. That's not true. You go to Dooley, you hit Fiber Optics, and what, you cut an item for it? No, you don't. Yeah, I'll just go to Bazaar in case I die. I don't think there's anything I need to do in my inventory. This looks like it's all kosher. It's a pig, though. Pig can always just do something cheesier or more broken than I am. I'm pretty fucking broken. I'm vulnerable to poison, which is not a thing pig really does. And poison tends to spam items. Is it a crook build? Are you Caltrops? You can't Caltrops me. I am the Caltropser. I think I win this automatically because of how well I scale my Caltrops. Barely. Barely. He almost got me down low enough to kill me. And then they fucking exploded because I went under half health. Oh, I want to watch that again. You can see this man with his shiny Atlatl. He's been caltropping people into the ground, but he has a really powerful shiny Atlatl. He has something that's scaling damage every time he's attacking. I'm not sure what it is. I don't see. Oh, is it critting? 92% crit chance? From fucking what? Oh my god, why does he have so much crit chance? Where's it all from? Guys, are there crit chance hacks? And if there are, why would you not set it to 100? Where's it from? It's not a deadly crook. Burn has plus 2% crit, not crit, not crit, not crit, still not crit. Nope, nope, crit scaling, not crit, nothing, 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 nothing. Why does it have 92% crit? And the other ones, like, it appears he has like 63 as the floor. What happened? Somebody in the comments tell me. Because I know Pig can do crazy scaling passively that affects all of his shit going forward, but I don't know of anything like that for crit chance. Why does everything have like 60 to 90% more crit than you would expect? Now, if it were one item, like, yeah, sure, you got a bunch of Eagle Talismans, but not the whole board. What is this?
My only guess is this man must have hit like a diamond gumball machine that gave him like 15 diamond gumballs for 60% crit chance on all his items. And then he had like some Eagle Talismans that went onto the Atlatl on top of that. That would be possible. Getting that many blue gumballs off of a top tier machine sounds really unlikely, but I mean, there's no hacks in this game to my knowledge, so yeah, I guess that must be what happened. If you have a different theory, tell me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure gumball machine was the culprit here.
Anyway, yeah, the 100% crit chance on the Atlatl that doesn't make any sense is why it was closer than I thought it would be. And yeah, shiny Atlatl is a hell of an item. It's very, very strong. Fiery Dog's honestly not even that important in the build. Regal Blade's just here being shit, to be honest with you. But if it weren't for the random crit chance that we're also not just doubling his damage output, but scaling him up, that wouldn't have been close at all. And then when I drop under half, it doubles, then it doubles again with spices, and he's just dead. Not to mention that I have higher scaling on the shield, although that honestly appears to be pretty minor. Is it even working? Hold up. When the gem goes off, is it giving, like... Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Both spices and double down, which is the reason I won that fight, I think. I'm glad I picked it. Both of those only double damage, and the shield is tracking. So it goes to 400, 700 the first time the gem goes off, and then it doubles to 800, and it doubles to 1600, and the shield is still 300 higher at 1900. Something like that is roughly what happens. I cannot believe that passive Thorns Pig was that effective. That was a crazy build. He fought some monstrously strong stuff and just rolled through it. I gotta thank Kev for the hard carry. Normal Caltrops wouldn't have done it. What a garbage pile of skills. Like, this one's good. It was cooldown reduction. This one's good. It was cooldown reduction. But like, the base damage hardly mattered. Aggressive did nothing. Immolating Spark was a matchbox chain that didn't happen. Arms Dealer was good. Shield Bash did nothing. Invigorating Cold did nothing. And Double Down's very funny. Very good, to be honest. But did very little. It affected one fight in the run, but that one fight was pretty important. Final value, 350 on the Shielded Pig's gem. I can live with that. Stained Glass Window just being really solid economy scaling as well. Like, getting this to diamond in like day 8-ish in the mid game was very valuable. And then Belt just gives you the amount of health you need with your Pig's gem to live long enough for your dumb Caltrop scaling strategy to work. I love Thorns Pig. It's not like the most dynamic build in the game, but there are very few things that counter this. Especially this version with Shielded, right? Because even if you're up against a one weapon build, you saw what happens. It goes to 400, it doubles to 800, it doubles to 1600. And at that point, every time the weapon goes off, I'm shielding for 1600. A lot of one weapon builds just fail to get under the Caltrops. It's not how I envisioned this build going at all, but it is a good build and I'm glad it worked. Anyways, that'll be all for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.